two no-brainer MMA. What's going on, Dan?
Not much, not much. We get a creepy voice every time every time we're recording.
I know it scares us every time, but the fans don't get to hear it. It's just like this robot voice that's saying they're watching us.
Yeah, they watch us doing everything.
Ain't that the truth? I don't know what I'm doing. UFC 264, Dan.
Great, entertaining night of fights.
Yeah. Oh my god, it was great. I had a blast. I drank a shitload of beers. I lost copious amounts of money, but it was.
I did very well on the card.
Oh, I bet you did because I don't know. I had like 4 underdogs and I was like confident in them, and they just like they didn't. It wasn't for me. The night wasn't for me.
I mean, podcast wise, let's see what I got wrong.
Podcast wise, I was probably like maybe +1, but betting wise, I was like,
I only got 2 wrong. I was 10-2 on the podcast.
dude, look at that. And the week before that, I was 11-2. So like,
one of us is killing it, so just like kind of ride in the middle and you'll kill it.
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah, but the card was fucking amazing.
Yeah, Zalgis finally getting his dub.
Finally getting his dub. Zalgis Zamugulov.
Great, nice front choke too. That was beautiful.
Guillotine choke on a guy that's 4 inches, 5 inches taller than him.
Yeah, he was just cranking that shit.
Best 0-2 player just became the best 1-2 player.
Or I don't know about that. We
gotta look into that. That certainly isn't the truth, but still, I'm so glad he finally got a win.
Yeah. Brad Tavares stuffed takedowns.
He did great.
Jennifer Maia did what we expected.
Yep. Driscus Duplessis.
Yeah, and Trevin Giles doesn't know that the Floyd shoulder roll doesn't really work in MMA because you get punched in the chin.
I can't believe that's actually funny. I can't believe Trevin Giles. I can't believe I bet on him because he really has one of the lowest IQs in like fighting. I think
he's got tremendous talent, very low fight IQ.
Oh my god, he just as soon as I start to trust him, it's like nope, out the window.
I was gonna lock the next one in, which was Ilya Topuria against Ryan Hall. I was like, Ilya's gonna knock him the fuck out, and he was like, "Fuck your jujitsu, I'm gonna put these hands on you, motherfucker." And that's what he did.
Ryan Hall was like doing his thing, going for heel hooks, and then like Topuria just had enough.
He was just like, "All right, I'm gonna time the uppercut this time."
And that, he didn't really. And I heard Ryan Hall broke his hand too on like the second or first punch of the fight, and I was like, "Oh, what a fucking shit show that was."
I still think Ilya is a future top 5er.
Yeah, he's looking really good because Ryan Hall is just like such a legend.
Because his sub game is good. Like he could have went down. I think he could have went down and actually like
that's his
could have grappled.
That's the best part of his game, Poirier, I think, is his ground game. But I don't know if
he hits like a Mack truck.
I know, but I don't know if he could have grappled with him. That's a little.
I think they could have had like, yes, Ryan Hall would probably get the better and sweep him and shit.
Right.
But like, Topuria could have held his own. Is what
I'm. Yeah, he would do probably the best that anyone's done on the ground against him.
Then we got the real fight of the night, which was Michel Pereira versus
how is that not prelim, man? That was bullshit.
Because I wanted to give Carlos Condit one more night.
Whatever. No, but Pereira did fucking sick too. That was one of my. I had Nico Price.
Kicked him in the face, definitely.
Max Griffin did his thing.
Sean O'Malley breaking records against guys. That guy deserves a contract.
Oh, that guy is getting a contract.
The amount of fights, the amount of shots that guy took and just kept coming forward. Sean O'Malley's like, yo, I was putting at Eddie Wineland and fucking like.
He put out Eddie Wineland in the first round, right?
Yeah. He put out Eddie Wineland like pretty early. Yeah. He put out a bunch of dudes early. Don't get me wrong. He dropped this guy like 5 times, but still, like, Sean O'Malley was like.
Yeah. But you know what? He got beat up bad, and I hate to see that, though. Like, he was doing sick, but after a while, I was like, oh, God. Third round, I was like, damn.
CTE, this guy's.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. You knew he wasn't gonna win. I would maybe if I was the corner, I would just like stopped it going into the third or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think that should have won fight of the night,
Yeah,
but
it was just
that
tough to
kid
watch.
deserved 75K.
Yeah, for sure. And then
Irene Aldana.
that was like the second biggest thing I didn't see coming, dude. I saw Irene Aldana at the fucking weigh-ins. She weighed in 3.5 pounds over. She looked terrible, and she just came out swinging. I couldn't believe it, dude.
Dude, Lobo Jib, I'm telling you, they're fucking
know, but
on their way up.
yeah, I was so unsure. Like it was 50-50 in my head. I went with Kuniskaya, and then once I saw that, I was like, "Oh, I'm doubling down. I'm for sure that's her." But no, that was not the case. That was
I Tuivasa did what we all wanted him to do.
Yeah, he silenced Greg Hardy in one of the funniest knockouts I've ever seen, where he was just like fell back.
And he drank like 6 beers on the way back. I'd be throwing up.
Dude, I saw one. He like spit the beer into the crowd. He like was hawking like his snots into it, and he was like picking up random people's shoes and just doing it. But yeah, 6 beers, not too shabby
Poirier hot
for a 2-minute walkout.
Gilbert Burns and Stephen Thompson. That fight sucked. Let's be real here. It was a really weird clash of styles.
Gross. And I hated.
Yeah, it had potential, but it just really fizzled out. I like that Rock'em Sock'em Robots where they were just like doing that. But
idea, me and you I put our faces on those guys while they're punching each other, and that's like our picture.
Not a bad idea.
That's not bad. We'll talk about that later. And then the main event, Dustin Poirier did exactly what I wanted him to do. Just shut up. Conor McGregor's such
he didn't shut up yet. He still wants another fight.
Dude, he was such a douchebag with like laying on the ground screaming like a little baby.
I don't think they should have interviewed him.
No way.
This guy is in shock because he just adrenaline shock. He's got all those factors going into it. And then, he just lost in a pretty devastating way, like breaking his fucking ankle or tibia, lower tibia.
Yeah, it was above the ankle. It was
tibia. He already got he's already on he already got out of surgery. He's gonna be surgery for a little bit. But dude, it looks like they're gearing up for a fourth.
Oh, come on. I don't want to see that.
Poirier Khabib him to the first round. He did exactly what Khabib did.
Dude, he did an unreal job. And Conor McGregor
those left-handed elbows.
Conor McGregor at the end threatened to kill his wife. He said he was gonna and he pulled up a gun. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill your wife," and I'm like, "What are we talking about?"
Yeah, that's what. Poirier's all class, which is why I love.
Dude, he's a classy guy. And then his wife flipped him off at the end. Flipped Conor McGregor off. I thought that was dope.
Yeah,
of that.
If she was DMing him in the first place, it was probably for the charity.
No, it was photoshopped.
You think so?
Oh, dude, 100%. Not a doubt in my mind.
That's it's one of the two. If it was a DM, it was like, hey, you want to donate to the Good Fight Foundation? We're teaming up with Manny Pacquiao. We're teaming up with Justin Wren, who's already been doing a lot of work with the Pygmies down in Uganda. Get on, you want to get on the train, start and donate some of your hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah. There would be no other. She's not sliding into she's known the guy since high school. She's gonna slide into Conor McGregor's DMs on Fight Week. What you want me to buy that?
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Once he started that really cheesy trash talk, I was like, over Poirier all the way.
I love how Poirier was like me and the hubby entering the arena or something like that. It's like your wife's your husband.
Stupid.
But dude, they've been together for fucking 15 years.
she's gonna slide into Conor McGregor. It's just like it was so obviously fake that it was embarrassing for Conor McGregor.
Yeah, and hey, I'll watch the fourth fight.
I will, but Poirier's gonna kick his ass even harder. I'll
Oh
tell
yeah.
you that.
I don't want to see him get emotional though, but he doesn't get emotional. He's got the
Dude,
emotional maturity to get past that now.
he was like kicking him at the weigh-ins, and like he was like, "Come on."
Isn't it ironic how the same leg he tried to kick him with is the same leg he broke?
Is that right?
Karma's a fucking bitch, isn't
You
it?
think it was Poirier's elbow on the lower leg?
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
it was that.
too. I saw a bunch of Conor. Dude, Twitter is so filled with Conor McGregor fanboys. It's sickening. You've seen it?
I don't even look at it.
Dude, it's so bad. Everyone was like sucking him
I
off.
got an account suspended.
You got the account suspended?
I got an account suspended.
Oh, you got I thought you got our account. What? Who was talking shit?
Dude, somebody was saying some really really
don't talk
homophobic
shit.
Everything against Dustin Poirier, and I'm like, yo, he just whooped. That was a 10-8 round. Like,
yeah. Dude, and then that guy fucking he's dragging my family name through the dirt, talking shit about me. That dude that was responding to the tweets.
Oh no, that was all in good fun.
That was funny. I was like, suck a dick. He ended up liking the tweet, I think. He was
he's one of the followers. He's part of the community. He's good. He's good people.
Yeah, I hope he's watching right now. Shout out to you. He's a fan of the podcast.
Yeah, fuck Conor.
Dude, I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of that guy. All right, let's get into this. What is this?
UFC Fight Night Vegas fucking 31 26 yeah
31 bro.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's oh yeah UFC. What am I saying?
You're stuck in March.
Oh, it's UFC on ESPN 26. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right, let's fucking get this shit started.
Okay, you want to start or you want me to start it?
I'll start this off.
You start, because I have strong feelings about the next one.
The first fight?
The next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got Alan Butto versus Rodrigo Nascimento. This one's pretty cut and dry for me.
Damn.
Alan Butto, I don't know. I just don't trust him. Like, he got steamrolled by Tom Aspinall. And it's like he's been knocked out by Dalshalam Anguilla, who is good, but he's never shown anything high level. I just think Rodrigo Nascimento is just going to take him down and just fucking sub him.
Yeah.
That simple.
Yeah.
I know Nascimento's coming off a knockout loss himself, but that was like to Chris Daukaus, who hits pretty hard.
I like Chris. I'm a fan of Chris Daukaus. That's gonna happen fighting Chris Daukaus. But
yeah, he ain't no Tom Aspinall though. So,
okay.
But
yeah, whatever. Roger, I'm gonna agree with you on this one. Rodrigo Nascimento, 4-1 his last 5, coming off that first career loss, round 1 KO loss to Chris Daukaus. Gonna happen. Fights at ATT. He's a BJJ black belt.
Yep.
Both of his 2 UFC wins have come by submission. He does have some striking too, 4.2 strikes per minute, 55% accuracy. Taking on Alan Bordeaux. He's 3-2 in his last 5. Coming off has losses from Dolce, like you said, Lunjumbula, my dude. He hits hard very hard.
He does.
Tom Aspinall, like you said, which is gonna happen. All of his wins have come by KO, and both losses were both round 1 KO losses as well. Betting the under here might be a smart move.
I would bet the sub.
Yeah, that might be cool too. That might be even more. But overall, I like Nascimento, like Dan said.
Yeah, it's pretty cut and dry, you know. Like,
this is like a classic striker grappler too, and Nascimento's ground game I like a lot. So I'm agreeing with you, Dan. We're going Nascimento. Move right into the next one. Francisco Figareto versus Malcolm Gordon. I don't like to talk bad about people, Dan, but I haven't seen a fighter as bad as Malcolm Gordon in the UFC since um, the WWE dude who fought that reporter. What the fuck? What was his name?
I don't know.
That guy that fought in the UFC. He was the WWE guy, not Brock Lesnar, the other one.
CM Punk.
That's his name. Um, he's tough. He's fought tough competition in the UFC. Sue Majority, Amir Albazi, but still he just looked terrible. Francisco Figareto, on the other hand, looked pretty good in his UFC debut in his last time out. He's a Muay Thai and BJJ black belt, finished 10 of his 12 wins, mostly by sub. He does slow as the fight goes on. Remind you of anyone?
Brother.
Yeah, remind you of anyone? Christ, it just runs in the family. But yeah, I'm going Figueiredo all day on this one, honestly. I think Malcolm Gordon is trash, hot trash.
Couldn't agree more.
And I think he could watch his last fight. I swear against Sue Majority, I swear he takes a dive. I swear. Watch the footage. I don't want that have you seen it, Dan?
Yeah. I watch tape on all these guys.
Yeah, dude. It almost looked like he took a dive. He was just like, he saw how hard he hit and he was like, oh, I'm done. Like, he just like, I don't know. It didn't look real to me. It looked like he just gave up. He was like, oh, fuck, get me out of here. All right. Oh, did you go yet? No, you didn't even go.
I'm going with Francisco Figueiredo.
Yeah.
Same reasons you are. Malcolm Gordon hasn't impressed me whatsoever.
That's really bad.
For this next one, we got Anderson dos Santos. A little mix of Anderson Silva and Junior dos Santos.
Their love child.
But not nearly a skill.
Yeah, if all their bad qualities put into Anderson.
This fight is closer than the last two. I think we could agree there, but I'm gonna take Miles Johns. I just think he's just gonna get it done. Anderson da Silva is he's kind of just floating in there, like he's 1-2 in the UFC. I know he got a guillotine choke in his last fight against Martin Day, but still he's 35 years old, and a lot of these guys like
0-6 in the UFC too. Like Martin Day is not good.
Yeah, so like it's just like I don't know, these lower weight class, like that 135, they slow down quicker. They're just not the regression. The regression is there, so I just got Miles. I'm taking Miles Johns in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
Tape shows it.
I'm gonna agree with you too. Again, Dan. Miles Johns 4-1 his last 5. Actually has a win over Adrian Yanez before making his UFC debut, and we've seen how good Yanez has been doing lately.
Yanez got hands. Shout out on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. He has a plus 0.9 striking differential, 68% striking defense. He's like a ghost. 1.2 takedowns per fight, 87% takedown defense. He's taken on Anderson dos Santos, 3-2 in his last 5. He had his strikes doubled by his first 2 really one-sided UFC losses. He's a BJJ black belt, winning 12 of his 21 wins by submission. He does have a minus 2.1 striking differential at 28% striking accuracy. And for being a grappler, only has 18% takedown accuracy. I think Miles Johns just is able to keep it on the feet for the most part and just grinds out a one-sided, like, unanimous decision.
I agree.
Dope. So we're both going Miles Johns. We're agreeing on the first 3. We're going to move right into the next one. Khalil Taha versus Sergey Morozov. Khalil Taha, 2-1 in his last 5. One of those fights being a win over Bruno Silva.
Yeah, but he was so much bigger than him.
By sub. But then Taha failed a drug test.
Yeah, now he's fighting at 135 while Bruno Silva's 125er.
Right.
Taha's a true
135.
Yeah, he's a 135er.
Yeah, Bruno Silva also. sick.
Yeah.
Huge fan. He's a pretty one-sided fighter, at least from what he's shown us in the UFC. Stand-up fighter, gets taken down a little too often. He's taken on Sergey Morozov, 4-1 in his last 5. Lost his UFC debut to Umar Nurmagomedov, former M1 fighter.
Nothing to hang your head
Yeah,
about.
nothing to hang your head about at all. He's a former M1 fighter, so he's fought some great competition. He actually fought Mazvar Evloev
Yeah.
in M1, which is pretty cool. He fights out of Erkin Kush, the same gym as fellow Kazakhstani fighter Zalgis Zamugilov. Who everyone knows I'm a huge fan of. I'm a fanboy.
Yeah, Conor's favorite fighter is Zalgis Zamugilov.
Yeah, he's up there. Morozov has been thrown to the wolves in his UFC debut, and I think he might be able to get it done in this one. I'm going to go with the underdog in Morozov in this.
So am I.
Dude.
I like him in this fight. This fight could be razor thin, but
dude, that's what I said. This fight, bet this card. There's not a lot of fights on it. It's weird matchups, but there's so many fights I'm confident on.
Yeah, I'm confident that the underdog pulls it off here. I like Morozov.
Yeah, dude. Awesome. We're agreeing on the first 4. We're both going Sergey Morozov, and that we're going to move right to the next one. Alanda Lemos versus Montserrat Ruiz.
Yeah, Montserrat Conejo Ruiz coming off of that win against who's those people that the Bays or the Bays family.
We refer to them as the Bays family.
Yeah, because I'm never gonna buy into them again. I'm taking Amanda Lemos in this fight. She's a huge favorite. She's better in all areas. She's got the size on her as well. Not much else to say there. That's why she's the massive favorite that she is.
Yeah, this one's
Conejo is pretty decent, but still, it's just something I trust.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you again on this one, Dan. Montserrat Conejo Ruiz, 4-1 in her last 5. Made her debut in her last time out against those Bays family. She fights out of King's MMA and 10th Planet, so that's pretty good. She only has 1 pro loss. Also, mostly a grappler. She's got
under everything.
What you said? I missed it.
She's undersized and under everything.
Yes, she's a grappler. She only has a 61-inch reach. Does not look good on the feet. She's taken on a killer in Amanda Lemos in this one. 4-1 in her last 5, averages 6.2 strikes per minute at 64% accuracy, 2 takedowns per fight with 100% takedown defense and takedown accuracy. This is open and shut. Amanda Lemos all day.
Agreed.
All right, we're agreeing on that one. Amanda Lemos all day. Might as well lock it. Moving on to the next one. Daniel Rodriguez.
Have we agreed on every fight so far?
Every fight so far, and I bet we keep it going with this one. Daniel Rodriguez versus Preston Parsons.
D-Rod.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with this one. Daniel Rodriguez, 4-1 in his last 5, averages 7.8 strikes per minute, a +2 striking differential, also a takedown per fight at 55% accuracy and 78% defense. He dominated Mike Perry in his last time out, not to mention KO Dwight Grant and the Dirty Bird, Tim Means, who we saw just been killing it lately, defying time, and has a unanimous decision win over Gabe Green. And he's going to be fighting Preston Parsons, who's making his UFC debut on short notice.
Very short notice.
Was no one else available? How is this guy the only guy available?
I don't know.
He's pretty green, 25 years old, although he has fought Mike Perry and Ignacio Bahamondes. He's finished all 9 of his wins by submission. I think Rodriguez's takedown defense will be enough to stop Parsons' takedowns, and I think Rodriguez gets it done in this one. And Rodriguez doesn't get a lot of finishes, but I think he could TKO KO Preston Parsons in this.
Oh yeah, I think he's got decent enough takedown defense, and
he's got great takedown defense.
He's gonna outbox him for days.
Yeah. It's what's the odds? You got them? You got the odds on this?
I don't even want to they're gonna be ridiculous. Let's see. Rodriguez. Minus 200, minus 250. But throw the bank on that.
After this, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's a steal of the century right there in that one.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Should we take a break right now and do that? No, I'm kidding, but serious. All right, we're both agreeing. We're both going Daniel Rodriguez, right, Dan?
Yes, sir.
We're going to move right into the next one. Billy Quarantolo versus Gabriel Benitez.
This fight's fairly interesting,
Uh-huh.
considering that Benitez is taking this on short notice. Billy Quarantolo, I know he had that. He came into the UFC pretty strong, beat Spike Carlisle and whatnot.
But Spike was a fraud.
He lost to Gavin Tucker in his last fight. They were matching up with Herbert Burns. I think Gabriel Benitez is the superior mixed martial artist, aka affiliate. There's not much to like. I could say shit about his losses and shit, but like Sadiq Yusuf is an absolute stud, and like he sure goes out and starches both of these guys right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's coming off that knee to the body wins over the Guitar Hero Justin James. I told you I never bet on the Guitar Hero. Yeah, so I'm gonna take Benitez in this fight overall. So but it's not a fight I would necessarily bet on.
Yeah, I think we're going to disagree on our first one in this one. It's about
You're taking Billy Q.
It's about fucking time, honestly. We've agreed on the first 6. Gabriel Benitez 3-2 in his last 5, dropping back down to featherweight after moving up to lightweight for his last 2 fights. 19 out of his 22 wins have come by finish, 8 KOs, 11 subs, fights at AKA, plus 1.1 striking differential, 70% striking defense. He's taken on Billy Q. 4-1 in his last 5. Really high volume striker, averages 7 strikes per minute, a plus 2.6 striking differential at 64% accuracy. And like Dan said, lost his last time out against Gavin Tucker, where Tucker took Quarantolo down 7 times. He's not going to have to worry about that too much in this. With
Benitez, more boxing.
Benitez only averages 0.17 takedowns per fight, and like Dan said, is mostly boxer. I think
he can kind of kick like a mule, though.
I like that. I think Billy's able to get back on the right track in this one, though.
Interesting.
It's gonna stay on the feet. Billy Q loves to strike, and
if we agree on the rest of the card, let's do a little side bet on this.
Oh, and honestly, dude, we might. So that could be fun. That could be fun. Yeah, fucking A. All right. I'm going Billy Q. Dan's going Gabriel Benitez. We're gonna move right into the next one. Rodolfo Vieira versus Dustin Stoltzfus. It's me, right?
Yeah.
Rodolfo Vieira really blew it in his last time out. He's a former BJJ world champ, and he was just outclassed and submitted by Anthony Hernandez. And
he gassed. He won the first round.
Yeah, he gassed hard. Yeah, because he's fucking jacked.
He is jacked.
Yeah, and I think that's not good. Like, you want to be somewhere in the middle. You don't want to be too jacked, because then I don't know. What do I know? All I know is bro science from Joe Rogan. But with that being said, Vieira is very green to MMA, has only 8 pro fights, and 3 of them being in the UFC. His takedown average is 7 per fight at 47% accuracy. It's just ridiculous. He's taken on Dustin Stoltzfus 4-1 in his last 5, coming off a loss to Kyle Daukaus, who I'm a huge fan of the Daukaus family. Shout out to the Daukaus family. He's another guy that uses BJJ, although nowhere near the level of Rodolfo Vieira. I'll give the slight edge on the feet to Stoltzfus, although it's like he's nothing to brag about on the feet, I don't think. No. I think Vieira will overall be able to get the edge over Stoltzfus.
Yeah, I'm calling a first round sub here. I think he takes him down and quickly dismantles him.
It's a nice bounce back fight for him.
That's what the UFC set him up for. So
Exactly. It's like this guy doesn't really stand up. He's on the ground, but you're much better than him on the ground. It's pretty perfect for him.
yeah.
Dope. Uh, we're agreeing. We're both going Rodolfo Vieira, right, Dan?
Yeah.
We're right into the next one. We're getting close.
We got Mateusz Gamrad versus Jeremy Stevens. This one's at 155. Jeremy
Banger though,
Stevens.
right? Can you say
What?
that
What?
before you say anything? Banger.
I like this fight. This should
Banger.
be, yeah. This and the Tate fight could have been like you could have flip flopped them for co-main, but either way, Stevens has been around for forever. I mean, who the fuck is that guy?
It's that guy. Now who the
That's
fuck
what
is that guy?
Gamrot's gonna be saying after he beats Jeremy Stevens' ass. I think he takes him down and he fucking does whatever he wants to him. I just don't like Jeremy Stevens, or like he's the oldest 35 I know in the UFC. He hasn't had a win since 2018.
Yeah, he fights a lot.
He's coming off of 4 straight losses. Yeah, 4 straight losses. So there's no way I could take him in this fight. I got Gamrad all day. That guy, this Polish power, like the Polish invasion has started. So this guy is certainly on his way. He's gonna just take him down at will, I think.
Yeah. Jeremy Stevens, 0-4, won no contest in his last 5. Doesn't have a win in his last 5 fights. He did have a great first round in his last time out against Calvin Kattar, but Kattar bounced back in the second round and ended up getting the KO. The guy only fights killers, and like Dan said, he's been around forever, and that's exactly who he's gonna fight in Mateusz Gamrot. He's a former 2 division KSW champion that trains at ATT. He lost his UFC debut in a very close split decision, then went on to KO Scott Holtzman in his last time out, just brutally.
Brutal.
Gamrot wrestles a lot, 4.9 takedowns per fight over the course of his first 2 fights, but is no slouch whatsoever on the feet. He actually has more KOs than subs, but in my opinion, his wrestling is actually the strongest part of his game. Yeah, I'm gonna ride with you again on this one, Dan. I'm going Mateusz Gamrot just destroying Jeremy Stevens, but it's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Possible fight of the night. But
maybe.
I think actually Jeremy might get, it might not, just because he might get performance of the night by Gamrot, because I think Jeremy Stevens might go to sleep again.
I think so too.
Yeah. All right. We're both again. We're both going Mateusz Gamrot. We're gonna move right into the next one. Marion Reneau versus Miesha Tate.
Take it away.
Oh, it's me. I thought it was you.
No, it's you.
Oh, you did the last one. You want the other one now? You want Makhachev now?
I do want Makhachev now.
All right. He changed his mind. Marion Reneau 1-4 in his last 5 on 4-fight losing streak. She's 44 years old, and the UFC has just been using her to get her name on younger fighters' resumes. She's a stand-up fighter.
Game though. In
What's
her
up?
last fight, if she was game against Macy Chiasson in her last fight.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like she still puts up a fight. You know, I don't want to talk too disparagingly about her, but she's a stand-up fighter. Wins mostly by KO TKO. She's been outstruck in her last 4 fights and looks slow. And being a stand-up fighter, like that's her strong suit, and she's not doing that well at it. She's taken on Miesha Tate, who is making her return. She's been out for 5 years. I'm not sure what we're gonna see from her. She's still only 34 years old, but without a doubt, I expect to see some ring rust. Miesha Tate is a wrestler. She averages 2 takedowns per fight.
Cake.
Before taking a break from MMA. So who knows what we're gonna see. This fight is made for Tate to win, I think, though. I think Reneau is pretty washed. I think Tate might, I wouldn't bet on it, because I think Tate could even lose the first round. But I think the UFC wants her to, like, one of those cases, the UFC wants her to bounce back, and she's a huge name, and she's been out for 5 years. She's still a huge name in MMA. And
yeah, for sure.
I can see Tate maybe losing the first round, coming back, getting the decision win, but close.
You got to keep in mind she's been out for half a fucking
I
decade.
know, isn't that crazy? Unreal.
So like, I don't. It's hard for me to trust that,
No way.
but I'm like, at the same time, Reneau is so old. I'm just like, I'm at like a loss for words for this fight.
This fight. Why? How is this fight beating the Gamrot versus Stevens?
Because of Miesha Tate's name value.
Oh, that's a fucking shame.
I'm gonna take Miesha Tate, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say do not put any of your eggs in that basket, though.
Hell no, that is a bad. Who knows what we're gonna see?
You
Dude.
stay away from that one.
One of the grossest fights we've seen in a long time.
It might not be gross once we see it, you know. Like Miesha Tate has had some great moments in the UFC. Yeah. Remember when she fought Holly Holm? Holly Holm was like up like 4 rounds on her. In the 5th round, she went for like the Hail Mary takedown, grabbed her back and choked her unconscious and won the belt. Like, she's a former champion. You can't take that from her.
Oh no, but it's just like, who knows what she's.
It could be gross. It could be entertaining. Who knows?
It's good. Well, I'm gonna watch it because I'm just curious to see what the fuck it looks like. So either way, I'm gonna watch it. But we're both going with Miesha Tate.
Yes, we are.
Both going with Miesha Tate. We're gonna move right into the next one: Islam Makhachev versus Thiago Moisés.
Let's be real here. This is a gimme. The main event is the biggest gimme maybe on the entire card, and there's a lot of gimmies on this card. That's saying something.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna take Islam Makhachev. His striking's nasty, his grappling's nasty. They got that Dagestani leg, that like leg where they just wrap your legs up and they're just like, you're not getting up. And then so I got Makhachev. Takes an easy win right here.
I think that
probably vaults him into a top 15 shot. They're building him up.
Yeah, I'm
What? Did I say something?
No, it wasn't you. What
was it?
No, nothing. I did. Well, you'll go back and see it. I'm gonna totally agree with you.
Did you do?
No. Never mind.
Who was it? Was it me or was it you?
When you said that, when you said something before, I took a sip as you said it, and immediately as you said it, I just spit out the whole fucking thing. And I don't even think you noticed because you're not looking at the camera. I can see the camera. But yeah, never mind. Makhachev, I'm gonna agree with
I didn't see it, but I'm gonna see it. So you better keep that in there.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna agree with you on this one.
Oh my god. No, I'm crying a little bit.
Me too. Oh
man.
I can't get past this fucking thing. I can't get past this. All right.
Oh. Can we just say Islam Makhachev and wrap it up?
I got a little something. For you.
Yeah. All right. So you gotta say.
All right.
I didn't see it. I wish I saw it.
And now I'm just like stuck because I don't know. I'm just stuck. I'm just laughing. I don't know what I'm laughing at anymore. I'm going to agree with you on this one, Dan. That's what I'm laughing at now. I'm laughing at this intro. I can't get past this intro.
We can't do it. Sometimes it's impossible.
I don't know. It's a joke right now for some reason. This is like,
oh man, please take us seriously.
All right, but I'm gonna agree with you on this one, Dan. Islam Makhachev is on a 7-fight winning streak over some really high-level competition. His stats are insane. He's got a plus 1.2 striking differential at 56% striking accuracy, 70% striking defense, 3.5 takedowns per fight, 68% striking accuracy, and not to mention 93% takedown defense. He's going to be taking on Thiago Moisés, 4-1 in his last 5 on a 3-fight winning streak. BJJ black belt, wins mostly by sub. I think recently has greatly improved his striking. In his last fight with Alex Hernandez, go Patriots. No. He's outstruck him in a unanimous decision victory.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he does have a -1 striking differential, only 37% striking accuracy, 1 takedown per fight at 33% accuracy. This fight has no excuse for being shitty because it wasn't even short notice. You can say, what was that other piece of shit fight that we were talking about?
Was some.
I'm sorry, I'm going back on it. It was wasn't there one on short that someone took it on short?
Preston Parsons.
Preston, thank you.
Against Rod. That guy's got no chance.
Guy's got no chance, but at least there's a reason why that matchup is so bad. There is no reason why this matchup is so bad. Islam Makhachev, I could have said it before. I could have saved us. I could have saved you 2 minutes, but Islam Makhachev,
the machine. Even though Marab is the machine.
Marab, good guy, friend of the podcast. All right, that pretty much wraps it up. I need to go lay down after that one. I don't know about you, but yeah, that was fun, Dan.
That was fun.
We have to do a
embarrassment.
Decide how much you want to do that side bet for. We agreed on all of them.
Let's do like a $20 bet.
$20 bet. For the fans, we'll say $100.
$100. We got $100 on it.
All right, let's start that over. How much you think, Dan? What do you want to put on this?
Let's do 100.
Yeah, that sounds nice. All right, that's gonna wrap it up. Weird. This one was a mess.
Yeah, but the card's not.
The card is just as a mess.
I agree.
Yeah.
Card is on a 1 to 10 watchable scale, like a.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to watch it because this is just money. This is like printing money. This fight.
Yeah, I wish Yair.
I know.
Wasn't Yair and Holloway supposed to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bring that up now.
Yeah, I wish it was that.
I know, right? That was gonna. I tweeted literally when that fight got released. This is fight of the year. That's fight of the I still think that.
I don't think Yair wanted it.
I don't blame him. All right, no brainer.
Where did Holloway withdraw? It says Holloway withdrew here, but I thought
he got injured. It was a training injury.
Arizona. I mean, it's $1 a bottle.
Heineken's the best tasting beer on the planet. This podcast is sponsored by Heineken. Technically, if you drink 4 beers during a podcast, like you're sponsored by them.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope. Throw some sponsor money.
I know. All right, we're out of here.
Yeah, no brainer. Signing off.